Tonight's A-list fashion criminals. Kate Winslet.
Oh! That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Like, Madonna wouldn't have touched that.
Kirsten Dunst.
Wow. I just hate that on her. It's like she's a student at the Narnia School for Girls.
And Sharon Stone.
Oh, fresh from the bordello.
I'm Myling Class, and this is Naked Fashion, the show that restores calm to the choppy waters of celebrity style. Listen to us, and any A-lister can be assured of looking perfect when it comes to facing the cameras. But ignore our advice, and it could be a shipwreck of Titanic proportions. Oh, yes. With our help, no man, woman, or child star need ever fall overboard again, thanks to some super styling and this amazing box of tricks.
This unsuspecting TV presenter is about to feel the power of our extraordinary virtual wardrobe. Using real garments gathered from designer collections in high street stores, we can redress and transform badly dressed celebs before your eyes. Thanks to our 360-degree computer jiggery-pokery, we can reveal the flattering features that could have saved the stars. It's celebrity paper dolls. And the best bit is I get to play it under the guidance of my international panel of fabulous fashion experts. They've been poring over bad celebrity clubber from red carpets around the world. From the UK's award-winning Weekly Glossy, style director of Grazia magazine, Paula Reed. LA fashion assassins Heather Cox. And Jessica Morgan from fashion blog site GoFugYourself.com. And celebrity stylist and catwalk commentator Michael Shable.
All right then, gang, let the style salvation begin. We start, as ever, with Style Criminal, tonight's most outrageous example of bad fashion. Now, maybe it's just me, but whenever I'm going to an event where 80 million people will be watching me, I like to put a little thought into what I'll be wearing. So let's take a look at Kirsten Dunst in her Oscar frock from 2007, and maybe you can tell me what she was thinking.
Jeez.
I just hate that on her. It's so overdone and overly precious. I like the silver color, but to me, it's like she's a student at the Narnia School for Girls.
I think she's made that classic Hollywood startup mistake of choosing a gown that's far too matronly for her. You know, she's a young, beautiful woman, but somehow she looks like the mother of the bride in that.
But for me, I feel like it's very shapeless in the midsection. I kind of want to go up to her and just clamp it in the back. You know?
But then tell me, don't these girls, these young starlets, especially if they're going to such huge events, get thousands of dresses?
Well, then she could have chose one of the other 999, because this one's pretty sorry.
It's hard to pass up on Chanel couture. I think if somebody offered me a Chanel couture dress, I would be, even if it was a sack, I would try.
But was this the runt of the
No,
litter?
it doesn't have stars in her.
It's not a terrible dress. It's just not a great dress
Did
for
you
her.
just say this is the runt of the litter?
Yes, I
You
did.
can't say that about Chanel. Cross yourself.
Sorry, Carl, but bring it, you know?
Sorry,
It's
Paula, go
not
on.
a terrible dress, but it is not a great dress for her. And I kind of like to see it on somebody with 10 more years and 10 more centimeters. She's too young for that dress, I think. On Nicole Kidman or Kate Blanchett could be kind of
Kate
fabulous.
Blanchett can wear anything, though.
And it takes a lot of chutzpah to carry floor-length sequins and feathers, and 20-somethings maybe not mature enough.
Well, we can't perform miracles, but with the help of our magic wall of missed opportunity, we can come pretty close. Michael, Kirsten doesn't know what we've chosen for her, so how would you turn her into an Oscar night success?
Well, what really kind of bothered me about this gown was the silvery color, which I'm not really convinced is a great color for her. She's far too fair-skinned for that. So I decided to go with the really vibrant green.
Ooh, I love that.
Opening up the neckline there, it really makes her a little bit more sexy, and it actually almost makes it a bit more forgiving to have the feathers there.
Okay, so you're not losing the feathers yet. You're
No,
okay
I'm not
with
quite
those.
losing the feathers. We've kind of gone from Chanel to Bob Mackie, but I'm okay with that.
For me, I think my big problem with this dress was the fit. So I'm putting her in a pink 1930s bias cut dress. It's a vintage gown.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a lot more flattering. This dress, I feel like the color maybe washes her out a bit, but I do think it's a lot more flattering in the waist area. Bias cut is hard for your average woman to pull off, but she is very small. And, you know, take advantage of that while you still can, I always say.
I went a different direction. I went with black. I put her in something from the Armani archive. And I thought it might give her that little edge of sophistication that I thought was missing from the first look. I just thought she looked all wrong in it. I thought it would go better with her makeup, and I just think black is a color that it's a good starting point if you really just need to reset. You know, you can't go wrong with it. It's so sleek, it's so slimming for anybody, and the neckline adds just enough interest that you don't have to stress out too much about your accessories. And with her skin, which is beautiful, and the right makeup, and I think in this case, different hair, yeah, it would have popped even more, but I don't think black's ever a mistake.
I think we shouldn't underestimate the crime that's been committed by her hair and makeup artist in this either.
She looks like she's going to the gym, her hair.
Really
It's terrible.
I love Paula,
Like
she
just
will
got
never
back.
blame the dress. It's Chanel. So there we go, 3 very different looks for the red carpet there. Now, before I make my decision, Paula, out of the 3, which do you like?
I must say I'm very tempted by I thought there was a lot of charm in Jessica's pale pink choice. I'd still like to have seen a shorter hem. I think she's an ingenue, she's young, and I would have loved her. She could carry that very easily.
Legs on the red carpet.
It has happened. It's not unprecedented, and I'd love to. She could do it. I think she could do it. She's fresh and young and lovely. So I'm going to go with Jessica's choice.
Okay, well, thank you. Paula has chosen Jessica. But I think from a distance, poor old Kirsten might look naked.
That's true.
So I am going to go with Heather's choice. Well done. Congratulations. Let's see how those 2 looks compare.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Come on.
So well done to Heather. This is Fashion Fix, an opportunity for our panel to come to the rescue of a celebrity who, heaven forbid, has started to dress like a mere mortal. You're a lovely young British TV presenter finding a new audience across the pond. So what do you do to get a bit of attention? Is it this, Cat Deeley?
Oh, it's gone. I just think she looks a bit slumpy and sloppy. I sort of enjoy what she's going for, but I think that it misses the mark a bit.
Schlumpy is such a good word.
Slumpy.
She's slumping. I guess she's at a pre-Emmy tea party. It doesn't look like a tea party outfit. It doesn't look like tea party hair to me. It doesn't look like she brushed it.
For me, the problem is the draped shoulder. Somehow I think if you made it into a shift dress, it might have that 1920s flapper girl appeal to it. But if you forget the dress, check out the shoes. What's happening back there? Are they giving birth? Like,
That's just tragical.
That's what some stylist has tried to do a Roger Vivier, and they haven't managed to get the actual thing, so they stuck a bit of haberdashery on the back. That's my
So you
guess.
think those are applique? You think they've been stuck on?
I think it's a Martha Stewart makeover on a pair of very ordinary shoes.
Okay. Fashionistas, this time you can fix, adjust, and accessorize, but you can't take anything away from the scene of the crime. So, Paula, it's your turn tonight. How would you help our cat?
I think the first thing I would do, because I'm not averse to that dress. I quite like that dress. It's not a key offender for me, but I think those whimsical pastels work quite well in British Sunshine, which is a totally different thing to full-on LA glare. And I suppose I would beef up that colour a bit more, make it pop a bit more.
Okay.
And so I might just make that a little stronger.
There we go. Very berry colour.
Ooh, I like
yeah,
that.
already.
Very pretty.
But then I also think the shoes are fighting with the dress. You can't have a posy on your heel when you've got all that fluttery stuff going around there. So I think a very talented young shoe designer, who I'm keeping an eye on at the moment, is Rupert Sanderson.
Right.
And he does very elegant shoes, but they've got a kind of, there's something quite, there's an edge about it that I really like, and I think she could carry those off fantastically well.
there they are.
There we go. And the metallic is quite interesting. And then, of course, every girl needs somewhere to stash her stuff. So I've given her this little Clara Kasavina bag, which I think is quite sweet. And I think she's good to go.
I think it's much better. I think it's much more playful. Like, it looks playful rather than just sort of drab and shaggy.
I mean, I agree with Heather. The color is so much better. In Los Angeles, you know, people wear a lot more brights. You can get away with it. And I think it really is very flattering to her coloring.
I still kind of think the hair is a bit of an issue.
Right, if I could dive in, I'd put it in like maybe a low bun with just a loose tendril or so.
Something, but
It's hiding too much of her face, actually. It looks
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
curtains. It
Just
doesn't
when
really...
the hair just extends down into the dress, but the color lifts it up so much.
Let's take a look at the before and after.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
The bag ties it together really nicely. I like it.
Well, nods of approval all the way around. Well done, Paula and Kat. According to the law of cosmic balance, for every bad thing in the world, there is also something good. For that reason, we celebrate terrible fashion because it means something amazing can't be that far behind. And that's what's happened in Hasn't She Done Well? We're looking at a good fashion choice by a celebrity who hasn't always got it right in the past. So, panel, can you work out whose voyage to perfection we are tracking tonight? You'd be on the edge of hysteria if you were wearing this outfit look. The Hitchhiker's Guide to Wardrobe Malfunctions.
Oh, I know it is for the first time ever.
The some snakes are more dangerous when they're dead look.
Oh!
Okay, well, you guys are looking completely in the dark there, but Paula...
Because I never do these. I'm useless at it, but I know who this is.
Do you think, yeah? Michael?
I know exactly who it is, too.
Right, I'm going to give this one to Paula. Paula, who do you think it is?
It's Miss Kate Winslet.
Oh, it is.
Well, Paula, you are absolutely 100% correct. It is Kate Winslet.
What is that lace thing? That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's a nightmare. Like, Madonna wouldn't have touched that.
To give her dues, it was a very, very long time ago, and she has acquired a lot more poise and elegance.
You are right, it was a long time ago, and to show she has learned a thing or two, here she is in 2007.
Way better.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Looking like a hot mama.
It's not even the same stratosphere.
I feel like that's why we were so shocked, that we're so used to seeing her looking like this, that to see her in a lace bodysuit is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So how do you think this outfit is working for our Kate?
I think she looks fantastic. I think she looks like a Grecian goddess in that outfit. I think
And the
it's
colour is
wonderful.
amazing
Yeah.
for her.
The color's amazing. The hair is super classy. It's wonderful.
I love the ruching across the bodice and then the way it just kind of curves her hips.
That's a very good stylist trick, though, because anything that's kind of diagonal from a kind of bit of bias cutting to that drape across the shoulder is really lengthening and slimming.
So for us curvy girls, we have to take
everybody,
it
yeah, it makes a
across
huge
the
difference.
shoulder.
And she's a great person to watch because her figure does look better and better these days.
Yeah.
And she is also post-pregnancy, and she hasn't slimmed down to nothing, but she does look really good now.
So, gang, what do you think? What's your decision?
I think she's reached what she aspires to.
Excellent. Michael?
I'm kind of in between because I'm just not necessarily convinced that the elegance is really worked its way into real life.
Heather?
I think that for the job she's here to do, she's doing it just right. And I think she's done it a few times since the halcyon days of the lace bodysuit.
You know, I agree. She's looked great on the red carpet for several years running. So I see no reason to believe that she's not going to continue to look great when she's in the public eye.
So that's 3 out of 4 that think she's on the way up.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I make it 4. Parole granted. After spending all day in front of the cameras, it's understandable that a celebrity should want to relax and wear comfy clothes in the privacy of their own homes, right? In tonight's Stuck in a Rut, we look at celebrities' comfort zone fashion choice and try and make it a bit more inspiring. Here is our lovely Britney Spears and her favourite boots.
Oh, good God.
She loves those boots so much that she's never out of them. No, I said she loves those boots so much that she's never out of them. Well, guys, your thoughts on those boots, please. Are they made for walking?
Boots are the least of her problems, I have to say. You know.
Although I am a little concerned about what they must smell like by this point.
Just boots she threw on, right? I mean, is it that bad a crime, really?
No, I'm telling you, I really don't hate the boots,
don't
but
think
I think it's
boots
what
is-
she's put with it is
Exactly.
just egregious.
She's photographed everywhere she goes. I just think she doesn't care. What's easier than jeans and a tank top?
Yeah.
She's living in a home of fabulous jeans.
There's lots of
That's
great
just
ways
what's
to just
wrong
get
with
up and go in the morning, and you just pick up your jeans, you put on your t-shirt, you have some flip-flops, you're out the door.
There are
Like,
the rules. I know I'm probably saying this to the wrong crowd here, but why rules? If you want to put boots with like a little pillow dress, then why not?
And you can't see what's wrong with that?
You cannot think that looks good.
Well, okay then, let's put your money where your mouth is. Tonight's challenge is to find outfits to make the most of Britney and her beloved boots. Paula?
I've chosen a dress from Mango. It happens to be last summer's dress, but the print element, this trend is so strong for summer, you're going to see a lot more of this around.
So much better.
Yeah, it's cute. But I think a really strong print like that is really good camouflage for extra curves if you're carrying some extra weight and you want to keep an eye moving around and not focus attention on a place where you don't want it to be.
Yep.
She's had 2 kids very quickly, and that's an issue for a lot of women
Yeah.
post-pregnancy. And so I think that looks really cute with her boots. It's a no-brainer.
I've put her in a green silk dress from Topshop. It's not there anymore, but this is the sort of cut, the empire waist cut, that's not hard to find at all. I think this is a very common shape. It's very flattering on a woman who's carrying a little extra weight. It's simple, but it makes her look as though she's made a bit of an effort.
Excellent. Michael?
I decided to go as well for big, bold prints, again from last summer, but prints are really huge going into next season as well, so you'll be able to find loads of these sorts of things. This is a little bit of a dressier look than you might expect to see Britney in, but I really like that about this dress. Plus, it's also got a little bit of a drape, which will be very forgiving for her yo-yo waist.
Excellent. Well, there are 3 very different garments there, but before I decide which one works best, I'd like to know which one you think, Heather, is doing favours for Britney.
I think they're all good. I'm attracted to the mangoes. I think I would go with Paula's dress because they're both flattering, but I think with Paula's, for some reason, you lose the boots a little bit, and maybe that's what you want. If they're your security blanket, you don't want everyone always focusing on them, you just want to know they're there.
Excellent. Time for me to make my decision, though, and I'm going to go with Paula, too.
Hooray!
I agree. I thought that looked hot. Let's look at those two pictures next to each other. Ah, look.
Better. It's so much classier.
There you go, Britney. No need to give those boots the boot just yet. You just need to step out into the right outfit. The world of fashion can be a bit of a roller coaster. Wear something that you know is good and you can feel excited and on top of the world. But wear something bad, well, you can feel disorientated, dizzy, and someone might even throw up on you from behind. Our fantasy stylist tonight, our panel gets the chance to dress up a celebrity for a high-profile public event. The pressure is on. Let's see who you're dressing tonight. Good choice there. Natasha has made it big in the American music scene over the past couple of years. Now, she's going to be performing with Nick Lachey. Paula, what would you like to put her in?
Oh, I have to hold my hand up and say, you know, at a rock concert, I'm way out of my depth, and I always look like somebody's mom if I go. But
Stop that. Style is still style. It doesn't matter what the event is, right?
I'm gonna have a go with her because I think in your 20s you just got to push the boat out there and try just about anything. And a rock concert is a place where you can go wilder than most. But I would also say to any 20-something girl in that situation, hold on to your glamour quotient. And unless you really are channeling some kind of thrash metal goth fest, then just hang on to something feminine and something gorgeous, and I don't think you can go far wrong. And so I'm going to give her a mini dress from Biba, which I kind of love. I think it's really funky. Gives her some exposure on her legs. Great to move around in. The fabric moves fantastically well. I think the print is kind of funky. And you've got a bit of exposure at the neck as well, so she's ready to go.
Excellent.
I went in sort of an edgier direction. Preen is a London-based line, and they did something for Topshop. So I picked out a plum number from them. Not around now, but Topshop always has stuff like that around.
Yeah.
It's very sort of loose, but then fitted around the legs. Still shows a little bit of extra leg for the extra sexiness. While she's up jumping around on stage, she doesn't have to worry about sucking anything in. It's got a little interest around the sleeves. Listen, if performing with Nick Lachey makes you want to throw your hands up in the air and dance around for some reason, then she can do that and she doesn't have to worry about it. As long as she's wearing her knickers, everything's going to be fine.
Excellent. Well, she's certainly got the legs for that outfit. Michael, what about you?
Well, I decided to take the rock chick cue, but from real rock chicks right now, like Amy Winehouse and Lily Allen. So I went for a really beautiful, bright, vibrant red Anglomania by Vivienne Westwood 50s style frock.
Look
It's
at that.
totally directional for spring. It's really fitted around the waist. It's got a nice flirty skirt, so when she decides to start dancing, she's really gonna just, you know, rock it. And I just think that's the sort of rock chick vibe you want to work at a rock concert.
Jessica, which of those outfits would you advise me to choose?
I think I would go with Paula's dress.
Okay, why's that?
You know, it's sort of casual, but still clearly she's put some thought into what she's gonna wear. It looks comfortable. And I think it just sort of fits her kind of hippie chick style.
So, Jessica, you went with Paula's choice, but I get final say, and I would like to choose Michael's dress.
Eat my shorts, Jessica.
With pleasure. Well, here's the bit that I do like the best. What did singing sensation Natasha actually wear to this concert? There it is.
She's straight in the sin bin.
Terrible.
Look how
Yeah.
shrunken it makes all her clothes look. It looks like she bought everything 2 sizes too small.
She also looks ashamed. Look at her face.
Yeah, she looks like a washerwoman who thinks she's out for big night on the town.
Oh, it's awful.
Am I right in thinking that none of you like this outfit?
Pretty close.
Oh.
Speechless. I would imagine.
Even she doesn't like this outfit. Look at the
No,
state
she
of her.
looks-
She's just, oh,
she's
God. I can't
growling
believe-"
at you.
And she's probably, I'm at a Nick Lachey concert at this. Oh.
And they're knickerbockers. I'm sorry, they're knickerbockers. I hadn't even realized that.
Knickerbockers, good, bad, ugly?
Bad.
Hideous.
Bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at the two together.
Way better.
So much better.
classier. Oh.
Yep, happier with Michael's?
Yes.
Well done, Michael.
Thank you.
Time is beginning to run out the door, but we still have long enough to open up the Hall of Shame and usher in another classic style shambles. Okay, guys, as always, you will be given 3 clues to a celebrity's identity, and you have to try and work out who really should have known better. Okay, so here's clue 1. She's been voted by Playboy magazine as one of the 25 sexiest stars of the century.
There's step at 25.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Clue 2. Despite a varied career, we'll remember one in-depth camera shot.
Totally.
Oh.
Really?
I think
I
I
still
know
think
what
it could
this
be
is.
any number of people.
Well, I have a guess, I should say.
Here's your
I will
third
reserve.
clue. Here is our house model, Morgan, with a visual clue. There she is holding an ice pick.
I guess.
All right, you all seem to know, but Heather is jumping up and down.
My basic instinct
Oh.
is that it is Sharon Stone.
Okay. Anyone disagree with that?
She's right.
Yeah, she
Oh,
may
absolutely
disagree
right.
with my phrasing, but
Shazza.
Well, it's unanimous. Well done, Heather. It is actress Sharon Stone. And this is the bin bag dress that she wore to the Golden Globes.
Oh, fresh from the bordello.
Oh, you love it, really. So well done to Heather. Tonight, my special award for services to fashion is going to go to Paula. Yay! Congratulations, Paula. You saved Britney's outfit, therefore that makes you a winner in my books. And you win the big book of underwear. So many lessons to be learned there.
How long have I got to accept this award?
Well, in fairness, that is all we have got time for on tonight's Naked Fashion. We'll see you next time for more celebrity style transformations.